Cardi B is more so entertainment artist, right? They had more of a documentary that was like these girls that are shifting the narrative, then I can listen. Because like she's like married and she's like, do you think I'm attractive? Like singing, that is literally crazy. Like that is crazy. Like fix her body, Beyonce body don't look like that. It just goes to show. I'm like, oh my god. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to Modern Thoughts, where we just talk about hot topics and we just have girl talk and just talk about other talk. But it's like Taco Bell, Little Caesars, the coin laundry mat. Anyways, I'm doing my hair with this curly crochet hair. Got it from Amazon. I will link it below. And let's do my hair. I love crochet because it's so easy. But anyways, the documentary is called Ladies First, a story of women in hip hop. And a lot of fans, like a lot of female rap fans, are upset because Nicki Minaj is not included.
I simply just don't get the respect that men do. You constantly feel like you're doing something wrong.
People are also upset that Missy Elliott is not included because obviously you know that Missy Elliott, Nicki Minaj, very much heavy hitters in the game. I do want to say this though. I feel like let's not too much on Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. Like they're definitely heavy hitters in the game. They definitely were a really big pivotal moment in female rap history. But female unity is not there right now. Like I feel like it's coming together, like with Latto and Flo Milli. Like they're definitely like being seen together, like you know what I mean. But I see it with more so the newer school like coming together. But there's definitely a huge divide within female rappers. Like it's definitely a huge divide. Like, and I think that there's more issues within female hip hop and with female MCs than it is a celebration, right? We need to sit down and have more of a discourse about how we're literally gonna change the narrative instead of saying that we're changing the narrative, we're better together. Like I just
like, what? None of this came easy.
We have come through a lot. We have stood back up and we'll always keep standing back up.
Now, new women that are coming in now, Scarlett, Maya the Don, Flo Milli's already been here, but she's still kind of new. And I want to include Ice Spice in this because I like Ice Spice personally. I know Ice Spice is included in a documentary. But I want to include Ice Spice because I feel like I like Ice Spice. Originally when Ice Spice came in the game, she was giving drill female rap, right? But she had a softness to her approach to drill, which I thought was really, really dope. And that is why I like Ice Spice. So I think her being a part of the conversation is totally okay. And along with, these new girls that's coming up, right? And supposedly we have that Ice Spice Latto beef or whatever, but beef is not normal in the rap community, right? It's normal to have beef in the rap community. But we definitely see in the male, when we go over to men in rap, when we go over to men in rap, we're used to seeing them more together than we are seeing women together, because from the beginning of time, women were put together. So I'm judging this documentary off of just face value, but I do hope that they bring up some of the issues and what we're doing to move forward. Now, seeing Sweetie in this was a little off-putting because while if I'm in the, like, I don't go to the club, if I'm out and it's like a bar type of thing and I'm eating my food and I hear tap in, I might, tap in on my phone, whatever, stuff like that. She makes good party music, but having her in that conversation, I don't know. I just feel like they didn't really have the people that they really needed to have the conversation of celebrating women in hip hop. If we're gonna have that conversation in this day and age, like in this type of climate, because there's like a huge divide and there's a huge issue with women being over sexualized, and there's a huge issue with hearing the same type of music, the same type of formula. Like, so if we're gonna have the conversation, hopefully that's brought up on how we're gonna change that. But we're definitely changing. The narrative is definitely changing though. It just hasn't changed yet. but it's slowly changing. Like I said, we got Maya Don, we got Scarlett, we got Flo Milli. Flo Milli's success is definitely happening slowly, but I think all she needs is like that one hit. She just hasn't come across that one hit, which I think is really, really weird, because that song, that Genuine song, I'm not really a Flo Milli type of girl, you know. I feel like that's more of the young, what is it, Gen Z? That's more of like the younger generation. But Scarlett, it was definitely vibing. I'm more of a Maya Don. Maya Don gives me more early 2000s, give me more of the feel of music that I like. And Maya is so diverse. Now Maya talks about being that girl and you know, dissing these boys and stuff like that, but her music really isn't sexual like that. It's more so like give me women empowerment. Like it makes me feel like I'm that girl when I'm listening to it. Like, yeah, ain't no dude gonna play me. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yeah, I'm getting money. It's more of an upliftment feel. Flo Milli gives you like sexy, but Flo Milli has that. Flo Milli has so many aspects. She has like, she's herself, right? But if you had to compare her, she gives like Nicki Minaj with the voice changes, and she was giving Lil Wayne. She's so talented. I don't listen to her like that, but I just have to give her praise, right? Because she's like so dope. Like she's a dope artist. The Lil Wayne thing, genius. So I don't know why people haven't taken to her. A lot of people are saying it's skin tone. I definitely feel like that plays a part, but I also think that she just needs that really, really good hit, right? Because she's amazing. Like I don't understand why she's not mainstream. That's crazy. But anyways, I think those girlies and the also what's her name, Lola Brooks also. So the girlies that are coming up are definitely 100% representing the change and the shift that's happening with women in hip-hop, right? But I think that shift hasn't happened yet. It's happening, but it hasn't happened yet. If they had more of a documentary that was like these girls that are shifting the narrative, then I can listen. Because at the end of the day, we don't like, I'm sorry, but, and I love the City Girls. I think the City Girls are very like influential in the culture and stuff like that. I think they're dope. I think it's fun, feel good music. But when we just talking about those MCs, like I place the City Girls more, they're more entertainment artists. Even with Cardi B. Cardi B is more so entertainment artist, right? But Cardi B, now you definitely got me there, because Cardi B, her last 3 features were amazing. I heard that she wrote them. I don't know if that's true or not, but she's stepping up lyrically. That was fabulous. 10 out of 10. And I like Latto too, right? But I just feel like this isn't the time, right? We need to more so shift the narrative. So I'd rather a documentary on some real stuff. Like, yo, look at how it's influencing our girls to act. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, the message and the narrative needs to switch, right? And especially for the black community, like we need a different message, we need a different narrative. And that's just how I feel on that. Now I want to get into Doja Cat. Doja Cat has always gave like, what is it, like emo rock star girl. Like she stood for a lot of those black girls who were the awkward black girl, I guess you can say, the rocker black girl. You know, she had her song Moo, you know what I mean? Like, so she definitely built up a strong fan base of people who were could definitely relate to Doja Cat. So I think that's why her fan base is like so strong. I'm not gonna not stop. I'm not gonna, now unless Doja Cat keep doing the little demonic stuff, I'm not rocking with her on that. That's a no. But I'm not gonna stop rocking with Doja Cat because she said that she don't like her fans. She told them to delete the page and stuff like that. Because I think what you guys have to understand at the end of the day is these are real people with real feelings. Like, she doesn't want to be, she just wants to give the music and leave. She doesn't really want to have that what is it called, that relationship with her fans like that. And I'm not 100% mad at that, because at the end of the day, if you're gonna just give me the good music, give me the good music and you can leave. That's for me. Now I'm pretty sure a lot of people that have these fan pages, they're probably more so younger, and when they see Doja Cat, they probably just see somebody they look up to, somebody they can relate to, because you know she can be odd and quirky and stuff like that. So in their mind they want this friendship and this relationship with her that is not real. I low-key respect her for telling the truth and saying that she don't rock with y'all like that. You know what I mean? Like she don't like her fans like that. I'm not gonna call her trash because of it or anything like that. Like if that's the case, that's the case. Now, if I were a Doja Cat fan, would I go out and buy tickets to her show? No, right? But would I still listen to her music and still stream it? Yeah, like it's really not that deep to me, but I can see how it would be deep to somebody who really supports Doja Cat and really rocks with her and stuff like that. And this brings me into another subject, which is I got this here. Okay. This brings me into another subject, which is basically Nicki Minaj and her fan base, right? I think when it comes to people loving their fans, I don't think anybody loves their fans as much as Nicki Minaj. I don't think any of these artists really care about their fans like Nicki Minaj do. I feel like maybe Megan definitely rocks with her fans, but no one. When I tell you no one, and I know this for a fact because my friend, when we were in college back in like the 2010s, she was Team Minaj, and they would like go out places and they would see Nicki Minaj. One time I think Nicki Minaj paid for somebody a cab. I know that she pays for like her students, not students, pays for students and stuff like that to go to school. Like she told people to stay in school. She really stood on that. And I think that honestly, that made me love her as a person, because while she may not rock with her counterparts like that, she rocked with her fans. Like I remember back in the day, like remember when she had like the green hair and she would be on live with Safari calling her fans. You get what I'm saying? Like she's always had an actual relationship with her fans. Nicki Minaj loves her fans. Like she loves her fans, and I don't think any artist has ever done what she's done for her fans. Like Nicki love her fans. Like, and I think that there's very few artists that go that hard for their fans. So Doja Cat just said what a lot of people probably actually feel, honestly. Like, but I'm not mad at her for that. I want to know, how do you guys feel about that? I do feel like from a standpoint of making money, she's definitely ruining herself, because you definitely don't want to say the people who support you definitely don't want to tell them like, dang, I don't even like you like that. And these are people that are listening to you and that are literally supporting you. That's crazy. But if she wants to ruin that relationship, she can. I personally wouldn't. Honestly, I think I would be a little, not even a little, I think I would literally be like a Nicki Minaj if I had fans and if I was a rapper or something like that. Because listen, like without y'all, I mean, I'm definitely putting the work in, but without y'all, like who would I be? Like y'all buying the records, like y'all got me here. The least I can do is give back. Another person I feel like is good with their fans is actually Beyonce. I think the reason why Beyonce doesn't really come out and like touch the fans like Nicki Minaj does. Like Nicki Minaj have people waiting at her hotel. She's sitting there and her fans have respect for her. Like with Nicki. With Beyonce, I feel like she's too big of a star, but she definitely loves and adores her fans. And I think that you can see that with how she act with, like, if you guys know who Zach Campbell is, he's like, he used to do like reactions and now he does like music and stuff like that in media. She literally like handpicked out Zach, took a picture with him, like, you know what I mean, because Zach really stood Beyonce. She literally at her concert had like her fans in the back saying like Bad B, and you know, putting their videos, like even when it came to the, was it the you Don't Break My Soul, and she had a compilation. Like trust me, Beyonce gets on this internet and be looking. Like she definitely does. She has like a burner account. But anyways, you can tell that she really loves her fans, and I think it's also a part of just loving the artistry. You know, I think a lot of people love and care about their fans, but I think that Beyonce and Nicki, they really show that extra love, and that's why they are where they are. Like, that's in my personal opinion. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. And I just wanted to talk about, let me see what else I got on the docket. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I'm telling everybody. Oh my god. So you guys know Madame Tussauds, right? So Beyonce has a new stick figure. I forgot what you call those things. Wax figure. She has a new wax figure, which I think the wax figure looks really good because I was looking at her other wax figure that she has, and I feel like that wax figure looks terrible. Like, I literally feel like that wax figure looks terrible. Y'all know what I've been doing? I've been, like, drinking my water out of, like, a tin. So Beyonce has a wax figure, right? The wax figure's body... First of all, I didn't even notice that. The first thing I was going to comment, no lie, you guys. The first thing I was going to comment, genuinely, was I was going to comment and I was going to be like, oh my God, like, B looks so good. Like, oh my God, like, this is the one. This wax figure is fire. And I go down and people are like, her body don't look like that. Fix her body. Get her body right. Like, her body don't look like that because of, like, her legs and stuff like that. She's not really, you know, as shapely as she actually looks. And she also, this wax figure also looks a little bit thicker. But I just couldn't believe that. Like, not y'all fat shaming a wax figure. You know what I mean? Like, that is literally insane. Like, you're fat shaming a wax figure. I wouldn't even say fat shaming, body shaming. You're body shaming a wax figure. It does not look bad. I really didn't even notice it until people started noticing it. That is literally crazy. Like, that is crazy. Like, fix her body. Beyonce body don't look like that. It just goes to show. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all body shaming Beyonce as a wax figure. And they're like, fix that. Y'all need to fix that. And it's just like, are y'all serious? Like, bro, are y'all okay? Dang, this world is harsh, bro. Like, even if that isn't Beyonce's actual body, first of all, it's a wax figure, so it's not going to be perfect. But she looks just fine, like, as that wax figure. Like, we know that her body's bomb. We know Beyonce works out. We know Beyonce gives the girls. I think she's vegan, too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But, y'all, really? I just was so shook by that. Like, I kind of felt like, I don't know, I felt offended by that. How do y'all feel about that? Like, get her body right. It wasn't even bad. Like, that was not the first thing I noticed. Like, that's crazy. This is why people, like, social media will really have you on some hating your body type junk. Because literally, people just want perfect bodies. And, like, as soon as you post your actual body, people shame you for it. People shame you for not having no booty. People shame you for not being perfect. And then as soon as you go and get surgery, they shame you again. So you might as well just stay the way you are, girl. Please. That's crazy. And what's the next thing I wanted to talk about? Bobby. Bobby Kalut. I don't know. I forgot her last name. But the Bobby girl that interviewed Drake. I'm happy for her, right? Like, I'm happy for her. I think that... But I do wonder... Would she have gotten the same opportunities if she was a woman of color? I kind of do wonder that. Like, would she be sitting there interviewing Drake and all these, like, people? I don't know. Probably so. Probably so. But it's good for her. I'm happy for her. I think that her being this awkward... I think it's a funny mix, too. Right? Like, she's, like, awkward and, like, she's interviewing these rappers. Like, it's really, really funny, actually. And I was scrolling down her TikTok and just seeing where she come from, because I didn't know where she came from. Like, I'm like, where did this girl come from? And she came from TikTok. I was like, oh, okay, Bobby, okay. Like, it was such a funny interaction with her and Drake, and I think that she does so good with making people feel like kind of uncomfortable. She asks those uncomfortable questions, and she can do that because she's literally quirky. But I do wonder, I'm like, you know, because like I feel like as women of color we don't really get the same opportunities, and I just kind of feel like if that was a black woman, like how would that play out? Like, you know what I mean? I just wonder, because like she's like married and she's like, do you think I'm attractive? Like, I don't think that a woman of color would be able to do that. And I'm not even trying to like discredit her. I'm just being really honest right now. I just was kind of thinking that I'm like, we would probably get dragged. Like I really be wondering. People will probably say, oh, she's like a thought, sitting there asking Drake those questions. But when she asks those questions, she can do that. And I think that's just the way that the world works. And it's unfortunately, it's unfortunate. Like, I just kind of wonder, like, if Bobby was black, like, would she be able to sit in a bed with Drake? I don't know if the narrative will be the same. I guess we could kind of use, like, Carisha. I think we can. Because Carisha acts as, like... But Carisha's a rapper. I don't know, but I was wondering to myself, what do you guys think? So, wait, I have one more thing to talk about. I'm gonna come back and show you guys my hair when it's done. I'm not gonna finish the hair on this video, probably. Last thing I want to talk about is Tina Knowles and the fact that supposedly she filed for divorce. Somebody pulled up a video, I think it was either a video or a post, where they talked about black love and kind of like made a mockery out of the TV show Black Love. And Tina Knowles and her husband was up there, and they was like, everybody that goes up here basically, like, it ends in divorce, and that is crazy. And let me tell y'all something. As soon as you utter the words my man, it's like all of a sudden disaster. Like, disaster right after. I don't know what it is. I honestly feel like once you put that energy kind of like out there, if your stuff is not stable, because we see some couples who like put their stuff online and they're just perfect, they're perfectly fine, but when you put that like energy out there, like, oh, I love my man's so good, or you just start talking about your relationship, not for everybody, but for most people, it just ends in a breakup. And that junk is so crazy to me. I think it's because like other people are like putting their like their spirit on you, you know what I mean, like their thoughts, and they're just projecting on you, so then it goes bad. Because that's crazy. That is crazy. Like, that's so crazy. I'm gonna be honest, and then I was looking at like Tia Mowry, and her husband was up there. I didn't really expect him to break up. I really did not at all. And then one more thing before we tap out. Ariana Grande, right? And her boo, and her getting a divorce. I feel like, and I'll always say this and I'll always stand on this, Ariana, what are you doing here? I think that she hops in relationship to relationship too quick. And I don't ever feel like that's healthy. I feel like if you get in a relationship, you just quickly hop into another one, and you quickly hop into another one, and you quickly hop into another one. There's something empty. There's something that you're chasing there. And when you do that, your relationships are definitely not going to work. Now, it could be that like she's meeting the wrong men, but with Ariana, she's not vetting them properly enough and giving it enough time to properly vet, so that she can knock them off and be like, okay, this is not the one for me. Now, she could be, sometimes some people are the problem, right? When they constantly break up with people, some people are the problem, but some people, they're not vetting them. They're not seeing if this is a fit for me. They're just going off of that lust that they feel, or that like feeling that they feel, and they disregard everything else. Next thing you know, we're in a relationship. Or I'm not saying that she did this, but she just hops a lot. And I think that shows something within when a woman does that, or even a man does that, when people literally hop from relationship to relationship to relationship with no breaks. I think that that is not healthy. I think that you need, not everyone, because I know that there's people out there. Well, no, I'm just going to say my opinion because this is my opinion. I think that you need time in your life to be single. And I think being in a relationship all your life, I'm not sure if that's 100% healthy. Unless you probably are just taking out time to really get to know yourself. But I know people who have been together since they were 13, 14. But it's like, when did you ever kind of get to spend time with self and self-reflect with self? Now, if you guys feel like maybe you can do that in a relationship, then maybe that's possible. But you definitely need me time, you time, to get to know the person that you are and understand you, so that you can be a better person for yourself first and foremost, and then also for your partner. Understanding yourself can allow you to understand how you react to stuff, can allow you to correct yourself when you're wrong, and just understanding and digesting and being able to just look at the person in the mirror and say, okay, here's where I went wrong, right? So I just feel like her hopping from relationship to relationship shows a lot. Like that's kind of like a telltale of like, something's not right here. Like, you got married, you know what I mean? Supposedly she's with somebody else. That's like a rumor, I don't know. But now you're hopping again. Like, this is not okay, right? Something's not right. I think that she needs to spend time with herself. And she literally said in a song, something really wasn't a match. And now she's with, you know, like herself, but you haven't really been with yourself. Some people need to be alone for a while. Like, some people, you've been in a relationship since you was 13. You need to, if once you're single, or if you ever get single again, unless you're married and you can figure it out that way. I don't know, I'm not married, but you need to figure out, you need to spend some time with you and get to know you. You know what I mean? Like, God is breaking up your stuff for a reason, and this is just a random thing. Like, you know what I mean? I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this thumbnail. But y'all, I'm gonna come back and show you guys my hair, because I'm not gonna finish. I don't have enough. I mean, I have more stuff to talk about, but we'll talk about that in another video. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna show you guys at the end of this video. I'm gonna insert somewhere in here about my hair, but I hope that you guys like this video and like this content. I want to create content that's engaging, content that's fun, content that we can, like, you know, yeah. This hair is coming out so cute, y'all. Stop freaking playing. I don't care how y'all feel about crochet. Listen, it's a point in your life where you become an older woman. I am a woman in my 30s, and you just don't be caring. Like, you like, listen, I'm gonna make this crochet work today. Like, I'm not sitting in no chair to get my hair done. I'm not sitting down to do my hair for hours. Like, I'm gonna make this work. Okay guys, this is the hair. I fixed my edges. I know I don't really have edges like that, I did the best I could trying to like slick them down. And this is the hair. I know a lot of people don't like crochet, but I like it because it's quick, and sometimes I just be needing a, you know, a hairstyle. I didn't put this down, but it's really, really cute. You could use the full pack to do like a full head. I don't have a mirror in front of me. I don't like wearing it like this because it don't look real. Crochet not gonna look that real anyway, but it come out good in pictures and stuff like that. Like, I just like it because it's easy, simple, quick, so your hair ain't looking crazy. And this is how it came out. I think it came out really pretty. It's like the little braids, and it has the boho in it, and I'll be putting it below. And yeah guys, I will see you guys later. Oh, let me show you the back. I think it's full. It should be full. If not, when I edit this video, I'll find out. But yeah, it's really full. It has a little weight to it, I ain't even gonna lie. But the hair is real nice, like real nice. My next move is gonna be, I'm gonna do individuals. I'm gonna do individual like twists with like pieces coming out. I think that's gonna be real cute. Next video, bye.